Marshall, Cooper Flag, and AD Anthony. Their second home loss of the season. Maxey. 30 for Tyrese in the win last night at the Garden to go along with 9 assists. BJ Edgecombe signs step 3. Off iron, Najee Marshall signing with the Mavericks in the offseason as a free agent after spending the start of his career down in New Orleans, and chucks that one into the scorer's table. So let's take a look at our key of what to watch keys to this one tonight.
Well, you got to get back on defense. They're in the top 10 in pace. They like to run when they get the opportunities, and they are big with Flag and Davis and others that they bring off the bench. So you've got to make sure that you rebound, compete on the glass.
This guy knows all about competing on the glass. Andre trying to take it to the cup. That's going to be a fun battle tonight between Davis and Drummond. Looking for Drummond, looking for Davis, I beg your pardon, and a nice block by Dominic Barlow.
Little give and go, but Davis just could not finish.
Maxey, the pull-up, and the 3.
Flag slow to get out to Maxey. The Knicks did that a lot last night, went underneath a lot of screens inexplicably, and Tyrese, doing what Tyrese does, made them pay more often than not.
And Barlow with a steal. Dominic Barlow with the flush.
Denying the ball, the Flag. That's one of the keys tonight, is not allowing these guys to get the ball in places on the floor where they're comfortable. Sixers were really good last night too, playing the passing lanes. Lots of steals.
Yeah, 18 turnovers they forced last night. Good defense there. Initially it looked like by Dominic. 10-year-old for one more day. Cooper Flag turns 19 tomorrow.
He passed.
And it came after, as we mentioned in our open, he had those career-high 42 points in an overtime loss to the Jazz at Utah on Monday. So he's really similar to VJ, kind of finding his second win early in their rookie season.
Both of these guys have never played so much basketball in their lives, and it keeps coming at them too.
Maxey with some space. Andre, the offensive rebounds, and he's fouled. Again, Andre's so good last night. 14.
Right now, he is second in the league in offensive rebounds per minute, behind Mitchell Robinson last night.
Yeah, Andre crested 11,000 rebounds back in October. And despite missing those 2 free throws, he was 3 for 3 from the free throw line last night and hit 3 threes as well.
Yeah, no, he was knocking down threes to the point where when he missed one, you were kind of surprised it didn't go in.
Only missed one. He was 3 for 4 last night. What a move by Najee Marshall.
Yeah, nice little drop step at the end of that move. Took his defender one way, then back baseline, beat him to the cup.
He had 16, did Marshall, in the Thursday win over the Pistons. And whistle, I think this one, yeah, is on Marshall before he moved to Maryland when his family was 9. And this is the Texas native, Quentin Grimes, of course, coming to us in that trade deadline trade last year. Sent Caleb Martin down to the Lone Star State, and we are very happy to have Quentin. That is PJ Washington spinning his way in for 2.
Again, utilizing that drop step.
VJ counting in the foul. The year.
And I said it before, I think it was his best game of the year. And you're going to say, well, Allah, but he crushed in his first night against Boston. Yes, but his defense is better now than it was in day 1, and that's why he's had a better night last night.
Davis finds a little space on the baseline and makes the Sixers pay.
Yeah, not easy to lose Anthony Davis either. Got to make sure you keep contact with him as he moves through the lane.
This guy was great last night at the Garden. Barlow in and out, but had 9 points in the first quarter last night. Finished with 11. Cooper Flag left the floater a little bit short. Now Tyrese Maxey leading the break. Grimes. Maxey couldn't hold on to that one, yeah. This is Washington just pushing Edgecombe away. And back and forth we go. Nice pace here early. Grimes can't get that one to go either.
My goodness.
Lids on both rims. Last 60 seconds or so. Washington from the corner. And PJ Washington connects. He's had a good stretch last 4 games, or the first 4 games this month. 16 points per game for Washington on about 49% from the floor. So again, obviously Dallas devastated to lose Luka last year, but they're finding something too. Maxey no. Andre Drummond can't finish either. Cooper Flag running the floor, a little bit behind him, but he reaches back and secures it and lays it up and in.
To get playing with one another, figure out what makes them good together.
Mavericks, 25 points a game, 52% from the floor, so Mavericks have won 3 of 4, just 11 and 17 on the season. But as Ala mentioned, they're finding something. Slowly but surely, Davis and Flagg figuring out how to play together.
Little zone here from the Mavericks.
Andre Drummond can't get that one to go. But it was fun seeing that on the road, how excited people even at the Garden last night got when Andre was letting him fly.
Let it fly, big fella.
Of course, Andre, a New York native. Anthony Davis, a wide right. Barlow up for the rebounds. Tyrese with his 13th 30-point performance of the season last night. Jared McCain played the entire fourth quarter, and he was really good late. The scoop and score for Jared McCain.
Yeah, used that same move last night, too, the pump fake and the step through off the glass. Looking much more comfortable with his legs underneath him. What a difference a couple of weeks make for Mr. McCain.
He had 12 last night. Ollie had 7 of those 12 in the fourth quarter. And again, played the entire frame along with Tyrese Maxey.
Says a lot about the coach's confidence in you when he leaves you in down the stretch. It's one thing to start. I always wanted to finish games.
Edgecombe going to get called for the foul there on Flagg.
Long as Andrew, but still giving it a go.
Undrafted rookie Tyrese over for the steal. Here comes VJ. Jared McCain, a little bit short and flat on that three.
Looked flat when he let it go.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Davis, good positioning. Bono back for the block. It's Anthony Davis cleans it up himself.
Yeah, it just shows you his ability there. The length, the touch, and the finesse to catch and finish.
14th year for Davis out of Kentucky.
It's been 14 years. Man, I was in New Orleans for his championship run. That's unbelievable.
And this is McCain going back to it. And Jared McCain draws the G. Marshall. 5-game flex. Benyama still coming here. For more info, Sixers.com/flex, or you can email or call us as well.
Speaking of Victor, he's just doing crazy things in San Antonio.
Isn't he? Mavericks turn it over. I mean,
just the most skilled big guy that I've ever seen. Someone at that height to be able to do what he does, handle all the guard stuff, just remarkable. I'm praying for his health.
Yeah, same here. Barlow, nice move by Dominic to turn the corner. Sixers keep attacking. They could get some points at the stripe here as Barlow plus, career high 3 straight. He's just 22, and again, on a two-way.
Yeah, and I thought he held his own, more than held his own against New York's big lineup with Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson in at the same time. That's a lineup that crashes the boards, and I thought he did a good job holding his own on the glass.
Yeah. Max Christie has checked in. Another turnover. 5th turnover already for the Mavericks. Tyrese Maxey from downtown.
Good look from Grimes.
And Jason Kidd.
For them to score, again, by definition, the easy ones, that means there's only hard ones, difficult baskets for them to have to overcome.
Brandon Williams, Klay Thompson have checked in for the Mavericks. This is Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, and Max Christie still out there as well. Flagg gets a very friendly roll.
Now that's the difference between college and the pros. You can see how much room he gets to operate. In college, they would have swarmed all over him because there aren't great players all over the floor. But because you got to respect your man, Cooper's allowed to go one-on-one a little bit more.
Maxey, the runner. What a start for Tyrese. He's got 8 in his first 8 minutes.
Nobody can keep him in front of him. Nobody can stop him. Christie struggling there.
And it looks like Barlow and Davis were battling. Jabari Walker in alongside of Dem Bona.
Good show by Dem.
Really good work up there. Nicely done by the Mavs to get out of it. And Dem Bona got a piece, but a foul.
I think he did. He avoided all the contact.
Well, it could have. We're looking at the replay. It could be a foul actually on Jabari. Cue the old school. It is our throwback night with black jerseys.
Yes, indeed, and I'm that old.
And me too. That's one of my favorite parts of these nights is that they play all of our music. So you and I are just moving and shaking up here while we're calling the game.
Basking in the glow.
So Flagg gets them both. 19-18 Dallas. 4 to go in our opening quarter. Tyrese Maxey blocked by Daniel Gafford. This is one of the things Nick.
And they're still missing Lively too, so that's another big guy to add to the mix when he comes back.
Jabari Walker, no. Good battle underneath by our young, a former California Golden Bear. There's not many of us in the NBA. I have to get that.
I remember Lamont
school
Murray,
newspaper back in the day.
Right?
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez, who went on to play with the Chiefs.
The two-way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had a squad.
Championship squad with former Sixers coach Doc Rivers.
And let's not forget Jaylen Brown with the current Celtics.
As Clay turns it over. Rest in peace, Bill.
Yeah, rest in peace, Big Red.
So fun. Those were some of the best broadcasts. VJ. The jump stop, the fadeaway, and the finish for VJ Edgecombe.
I mean, I don't want to say when he gets consistent with it, but when he gets even more reliable at it, he's going to be tough.
What a play by Williams. What a play by Brandon Williams out of the University of Arizona.
Quickly getting in between multiple defenders on his way to the basket. Nice finish.
Edgecombe spinning, pulling up, and hitting, and drawing the foul. Back-to-back mid-range money from VJ. And VJ's got 8 in his first 7 minutes tonight. So 8 for VJ, 8 for Tyrese. VJ Max open for business tonight here in South Philly. This is Max Christie. High arcing three is an air ball. He was a part of the Davis-Luka trade, which I think people can forget, but I'm a big fan of Max Christie's.
Yeah, and I thought he was good in L.A.
Yeah, I was surprised they parted with him.
Yeah,
actually.
me too. But to get Luka, you understand.
Yeah. Give up whatever you can. Edgecombe, a 4-point opportunity.
That jumper has come a long way from preseason in the Middle East to where it looks now. Just remarkable.
He's got the last 9 points for the Sixers, who now lead 29-21. 2.5 to go, first quarter.
2-3 zone from your Sixers for the first time.
Oh, Williams, the in and out dribble. Couldn't finish though. Good defense by Bona not to foul. Jared McCain all the way to the cup. No, but a damn Bona, yes sir. Time